gonna die unless we give her an emergency reverse dodgeball facial slam ectomy. Anyway, as punishment for what Mackenzie did to me, she has to clean the bug-infested showers in the girls' locker room. Unfortunately, I learned today that the bug problem in here is really bad. I was sitting behind Mackenzie in French class, finishing up my homework, when I noticed there was something stuck in her hair. At first I thought it was one of those fancy designer barrettes she loves to wear, but then I got a closer look. I realized it was actually a gigantic, dead stink bug. Ew! That's when I tapped her on the shoulder. Mackenzie, excuse me, but I just wanted to let you know that, Nikki, why are you even talking to me? Just mind your own business, she said, glaring at me like I was something her spoiled poodle Fifi had left in the grass in her backyard. Mackenzie glaring at me in a very mood manner. That's the bug. Okay, then I won't tell you there's a huge dead stink bug in your hair, I said very calmly. Besides, it kind of looks like an ugly barrette, and it totally complements your eye color. What? Mackenzie gasped. Her eyes got as wide as saucers. She whipped out her makeup mirror. OMG, OMG, there's a big black insect with prickly legs tangled in my golden tresses. Eek! She shrieked. Then she started jumping around hysterically and shaking her hair to get it out. She had a complete meltdown. You're making it worse. Now it's even more tangled in there. Just sit down and chillax, I said as I grabbed the tissue and reached for her hair. Get away from me, she screamed. I don't want two disgusting creatures in my beautiful hair. Stop acting like a spoiled brat, I shot back. I'm just removing the bug for you. See? Me removing the stink bug from Mackenzie's hair. That is disgusting. Get out away from me. You're welcome, I said, glaring at her. Don't expect a thank you from me. It's all your fault that bug was in my hair. It's probably from those nasty showers I'm being forced to clean. Suddenly, she folded her arms and narrowed her eyes at me. Or maybe you put it in my hair to try to ruin my reputation. I bet you want everyone to think my house is overrun with disgusting bugs. Again. Mackenzie, I think your lip gloss must be leaking into your brain. That's ridiculous. How could you put that nasty bug in my hair? I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Ugh. Then she covered her mouth and mumbled something, but I couldn't understand a word. Help, I think I'm gonna throw up. Me trying to figure out what Mackenzie is saying. Although we were in French class, it definitely didn't sound like she was speaking French. By the time I finally figured out what she was saying, it was too late. Desperate, she took up running toward the wastebasket at the front of the room, but unfortunately, she didn't make it. I could not believe Mackenzie Hollister, the queen of the CCPs, actually threw up in front of the entire French class. She was like a bad car accident. I really didn't want to see her covered in puke from head to toe, although I couldn't help staring. I never seen her so embarrassed, so humiliated, so variable, so messy. I was both shocked and surprised when I suddenly overcome with an overwhelming emotion. I had never, ever felt more sorry for a human in my entire life. Poor Chuck the janitor, he has a really dirty job. It seemed like a grave injustice that he had to clean up the horrible mess that Mackenzie made. Sometimes life is so unfair. But he took his job very seriously because he actually put on one of those paper mask thingies that doctors wear during surgery. I'm guessing it was probably because of the noxious, extensive stinkage. Anyway, our French teacher immediately sent Mackenzie down to the front office to call her parents and go home for the rest of the day. And instead of having class in our smelly, contaminated room, our teacher took us down to the library to quietly study our French vocabulary words, which was perfect for me because I was able to work on my special project from National Library Week later this month. My BFFs, Chloe and Zoe, and I helped. My BFFs, Chloe and Zoe, and I took a book drive for our school back in September. It was a huge success.